Hiya folks, today we are on the People Mover.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Borat 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster labs, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
The Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover, 10-minute ride above Tomorrowland.
Jetpacks or gravity polarizers, please do not take.
As you can hear, there's lots of narration throughout it. And we go through space. Right now we're above what was Stitch's Great Escape. We'll go through Space Mountain, Buzz Lightyear's Ranger Spin, and Star Traders. As we come in off to the left, there's actually a model of Progress City, which was the original model of Walt Disney's experimental City of Tomorrow.
First up, Progress City.
There's actually a People Mover in here.
Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout.
I don't know if you can see it on there or not, but there's a People Mover right there that takes people in and out of the city.
I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy.
As we come into Space Mountain, Star Traders, as we come into Space Mountain, there are a couple signs that say Starport 75 lit up. And the 75 just comes from the opening year of the ride, which was 1975. It was designed by Walt Disney Imagineering, and it's had various names and announcers throughout the years. The original name was the Wedway People Mover, and WED is for Walt Elias Disney, which is basically Disney Imagineering. So it was named Wedway People Mover until 1994. And after that, it went to Tomorrowland Transit Authority from 94 to 2010. And then Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover 2010 to 2022. And it's pretty much just been the People Mover since then. See, good view of Tron. At night, it's really well lit up, and a good view of the castle. Just got a little view of the train right there, too.
This is Starport 75.
Or as we locals call it, Spaceman. Our high-speed
They just said Starport 75.
destinations.
You can hear Space Mountain going on. And if you're lucky, one of the great things that can happen is Space Mountain be broke down while you're riding this, because People Mover keeps going when Space Mountain is broken down. There's the Starport 75 sign. And if Space Mountain's broken down and they have the lights on, you get a great view of the tracks of Space Mountain, which is really cool.
Thank you.
So the announcer just said, paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow, and obviously that's a nod to Tomorrowland, but also one of the more famous Disney YouTubers, Nate, goes by paging Mr. Morrow, and he gets his name from that little section of the People Mover.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
The People Mover is one of the rides that many times you can get a walk-on on it, especially in the morning and then later at night. The line can get to 10, 15, 20 minutes during the day, but usually not too much longer than that. With the rotating entrance, it's a constant load, so people move through pretty quick. So, one of the questions people have is, why do people love the People Mover so much?
We'll keep moving ahead.
That's because it's a moving experience. Why not?
Progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
You know, you never hear the People Mover cars arguing. It's because they're always on the same track. All right, so we're gonna head into Buzz Lightyear, and the Buzz Lightyear section of the ride has changed a little bit in the windows. See, before Buzz Lightyear, there was a ride called If You Had Wings, and there were more windows. You can see some of these windows are blocked off here.
Join me on this daring space mission. A casino in reserve.
Here's another blocked off window. There's Buzz Lightyear ride, but back when it was the flying ride around the world.
Attention travelers, your journey has been temporarily delayed. For your safety, please remain seated. Thank you.
What do you call the People Mover when it stops? The People Stopper. But anyway, back in the old days there, the windows looked down on various areas of the If You Could Fly ride, including like Trinidad, Jamaica, I think, in the Parisian experience, a few different areas. But when they changed it to Buzz Lightyear, the windows didn't all match up with something that was decent to view, so they just closed them off. It looks like the lights have come on. As we head back into the end of the ride, just remember, in order to stay young, have fun.